Words cannot describe how much I dislike Suella Braverman. And no, it isn't just the policies, which of course I am diametrically opposed to. With Suella, it's personal. I don't like who she is. Throughout all of the cost of living crisis, while we're all petrified about the future and how we're going to feed our families or heat our homes, Suella was milking a loophole in the expenses system. We paid Suella Braverman's household bills to the tune of £25,000. When fuel inflation was at its peak and people were struggling to afford the petrol or diesel to get to work, Suella was using an RAF Chinook for a short hop flight. She could have used the train, she could have used a chauffeur-driven limousine, but no, she chose to use one of the largest helicopters that we have. She used that RAF Chinook to visit a migrant processing centre where she had packed so many migrants in, the conditions were so bad they were suffering with diseases we haven't really seen since the Victorian age. 9 organisations so far have lodged a complaint that Suella has breached its code of conduct with racist sentiments and discriminatory narratives. She uses terms like invasion and Pakistani grooming gangs, despite the figures showing that the majority of offenders are white UK nationals. She regularly undermines the professionalism of people in the legal industry by calling human rights lawyers lefty lawyers. But when she got a speeding ticket this week, she tried to use her power and influence and position to get the civil service to get her off the hook. Whilst acting as Home Secretary, she breached the ministerial code several times, risking national security, and resigned and then waltzed back into the same job without even facing a disciplinary. And because Suella's such a big name in the Tory party, successive weak prime ministers have been too afraid to stand up to her. If Rishi Sunak hasn't got the backbone to stand up to his own party, how do you think he's going to stand up to the challenges that face the UK?